Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Beller, Flying Soul. Where's Goran? You know what? It's Steve Bell, of course, for Team Goran Remax Care Realty. My pal Goran Todorovic, he's kind of busy like he normally is, putting in, 15, 16-hour days. He's the #1 real estate agent in Windsor-Essex for a reason. He works harder than the other guy. The other thing with Team Goran, it's the team. And like any really good, successful team, it's all the players on Team Goran that makes it work. So Goran's busy selling home. He likely has your home sold already, if I know Goran. But hey, I used to do sports for 40, 41 years here on local radio. I'm going to give you a little bit of sports. Unfortunately, some of the bad news concerns the Detroit teams. Red Wings, hey, they were close for a while last night, but then fell apart, gave up 5 goals in the third period, lost in Chicago to the Blackhawks 7-2 last night. And the big story in that game was Patrick Kane, the old London Knight, scored again. The goal for Patrick Kane last night, a beauty, his 400th in the NHL, and he joins the lights in Chicago of only, Bobby Hull and Stan Mikita and Steve Larmer, the only other Blackhawks to score 400 goals in their career. And Patrick Kane certainly not done just yet. As for the Maple Leafs, they get back into action tonight. Really impressive on the weekend. Old Jack Campbell, the former Spitfire, got the shutout, I believe his first ever in the NHL. And even without stars like Austin Matthews on Saturday night, the Leafs able to get out of Edmonton, at least for a couple of days, with a 4-0 win. They're in Edmonton again this evening. In basketball, Pistons. Hey, they've got 1 win in their last 7. That's horrible. And they lost. They got pounded last night, losing over at Little Caesars by 19 to the Knicks. And the Spartans, Tom Izzo's team in college basketball stateside, Michigan State, at the start of the year, ranked as one of the best teams in the country. That just has not worked out. They lost again. Yesterday, they got blown out, in fact, by the Terrapins down at College Park, Maryland. Now they've got to get a couple of wins in the next week or so if they're going to get invited to the big dance, the tournament. The good news, I guess, for Michigan basketball, it's not the Spartans, it's the Wolverines. Likely the second best or best team in the entire country. So good news for Wolverine basketball fans, not so much for the Spartans. And the Raptors didn't even play their game last night, postponed. COVID got them. There's been some positive tests and then contract tracing and whatnot. So as for the Raptors, they're supposed to play the Pistons tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Mike Weir, good guy out of Brights Grove up near Sarnia. Second for the second time this year. Of course, Weir on the Champions Tour in golf. They played down in Tucson, Arizona. He was so close. He led, I think, Saturday, led yesterday by 2 or 3 shots and fell to Kevin Sutherland. But he's close. He's knocking on the door. So Mike Weir close. The other big story in golf, Colin Morikawa wins down in Bradenton, Florida. Really great tournament for Colin Morikawa. The first thing, and it's so neat to see so many of the golfers, Tony Finau, Rory McIlroy, in honor of Tiger, who had that horrific car accident a week ago. So many of the golfers wearing on Sundays, Tiger's got the black slacks, the red shirt, and a lot of the golfers to pay tribute to the injured superstar golfer, Tiger Woods, did wear red and black yesterday. Colin Morikawa, who won the tournament, the first thing he did was thank Tiger. He said it was his hero growing up, one of the younger golfers on the tour, former PGA champ. And he said everybody should thank Tiger, and rightfully so. If not for Tiger Woods, these guys wouldn't be winning, a couple of $1 million every tournament. So they know that Tiger helped to pave the way. And in curling, and it's not often we talk about curling, but anytime it is a Canadian championship, and it was the Scotties on the weekend, and Carrie Einerson for the second straight year beats Rachel Holman from Ontario to win the Canadian Women's Championship. Enough about sports. Let's talk real estate. Actually, what Goran has me doing, I'm Goran's official care ambassador. Keep in mind, too, it's Team Goran Remax Care Realty. And the one thing I've got to know over the years, Goran Todorovic cares. He, from the food drive that we had earlier in the year, for the needy in our area prior to Christmas, I've been on different functions with Goran. He's extremely generous. A lot of times people in the community may not realize just how much Goran, Danielle, the whole family gives back to the community. And Goran's idea was, since I'm not so busy these days, that I could be his care ambassador. And so I said, yeah, I've got, a little bit of time on my hands and I'll help out Goran. It's Goran's idea to get out and promote a lot of small businesses and that have really been hit hard by COVID-19 and it's been a year now that a lot of the businesses are struggling. Say a small restaurant, you know, a barber shop, a salon, retailers. If you know small businesses that could use a little, and what we're going to do is starting this week, I'll be out in the community, stopping by some of these local businesses, just giving them basically some free advertising, and then we hope that when you have a chance to go, if you're going to order out, if you're going to go to a salon, if you have to go shopping for some of these items, that you're going to patronize and go to some of these businesses and give them your support as well. If you know of any businesses, maybe your business, and thought, geez, Beller, that'd be great if you could stop by and give us a little plug, contact marketing@teamgoran.com. Marketing@teamgoran.com. Kelsey will set it up. She'll say, Beller, know where you're going. You're going here, here. Okay, that's fine. Or you can also call 519-979-9949. 519-979-9949, and you can ask for marketing or ask for Kelsey, and she'll set it up. And it's just really another way that we're going to try to get out in the community. We're going to be really busy the next few weeks. And so if you know a business or maybe it's yours that could use a real good plug and just a little bit of boost during these trying times during the pandemic, we're going to get out. And of course, we'll be we'll be masked up and make sure we do all the protocols to make sure that it's a safe experience. So once again, make sure you keep tuned. And by the way, start packing.